Arizona football has had a stellar season so far. Our current record is 7-2. And today I am bringing you Casey Skowron, the kicker for the Arizona football team. And I am Michelle Floyd, and thank you for tuning in to Behind the Grind today. So Casey, tell us a little bit about, you had an interesting start with your football career. Tell us what led to what to get you where you are now.
Right, so I played soccer my whole life. In high school, my senior year, they needed a kicker with only one game left in the regular season. So I walked on and helped them out for that game, and then there were 2 playoff games after that. So my high school career with football was only 3 games long. And then I actually was a tryout walk-on for the football team my sophomore year. It was the kind of thing where I just said, hey, I think I have the talent for this, and I decided to give it a shot, and it worked out.
And that's a great story, looking for so many young athletes who want to play college sports but may not work out for soccer or may not work out for football. But then what would you say has been the hardest transition from going from soccer to football?
I think just tweaking my form to get to that real football kicker style instead of a soccer style. The atmosphere is something that I've been used to playing competitive sports my whole life, so really it's just been really minor tweaks in my kicking abilities to make them more specific for football rather than soccer.
And you just mentioned that work ethic that you've had your whole life. Has that changed at all with the mentality of going from practice to practice with soccer and football? Has any mentalities changed at all?
No, I don't think so. I've always been pretty competitive. I grew up playing competitive sports my whole life, so it's been a second nature to me, competing and trying to get better at everything that I do. So that's kind of stayed with me throughout every different sport that I've played, and something that it hasn't changed.
And then looking through this whole season, where have you found your biggest support in the Arizona community?
My family and my friends have been huge. Obviously, my team's always there, it's got my back. But there have been so many people that I haven't even talked to since maybe like 6th, 7th grade that have reached out and just said how cool it is to see me kick in on TV on weekends. So really, everyone has been supportive. My family, they're my biggest fans. My family's been a huge support throughout everything.
And that's great. And getting to know you more. So tell us a little bit about what you're majoring in here at the U of A.
I'm a double major in computer science and psychology.
And you had mentioned to me right before the interview that you recently just got a new job.
I did, yeah. I was offered a job as a mobile app developer with UITS.
And so when will you start with that?
That'll be in the spring, starting in January, so when we get back for a 2nd semester of school.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
And thank you for tuning in to this week's Behind the Grind, and we will see you next week.